thank you to our sponsor, MBA Growth Partners.
Welcome to Studio 501c3. I'm your host, Kim Jones, and I'm proud to work with Montgomery Community Media to provide information and resources relevant to Montgomery County. We feature nonprofit organizations that are charities the IRS has designated as 501c3 because they provide a public benefit. In many cases, your donations to these organizations are tax deductible. Today, I'm pleased to introduce Yurani Sandoval, the CEO of Women Palante. The organization provides quality access to education for business and personal development to unleash the potential of mothers and children in the US and Latin America. Yurani, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Kim, for this invitation. I'm so excited.
Yeah, well, exciting information that you're getting ready to share. So let you get started and tell us about the clients you serve and what their interest in entrepreneurship is.
Well, we provide a business incubator to Latina women and moms. We start in Washington, D.C. and Montgomery County since the last year. I'm happy to share that. And we work with Latina women who have business idea or already have a business. They can join the program, our business incubator, but also I want to share that our differentiator is that they can also receive wellness and personal development classes.
So the types of businesses that women want to launch, what kinds of products or services are you finding that they are interested in providing?
Well, I can share first that we have like our flagship program that is Mompreneurs. Okay. And in this business incubator, we receive any kind of business idea or business. But we have been working with childcare that they want to provide that. Also coaching is gonna be like a mix of the business, and we help them not only to create the business plan or the marketing or finance, we go beyond and they receive the wellness classes.
So the Mompreneur program, which is such an innovative title, it sounds like fun. It sounds like a fun way to learn and to grow your business also. That program is taking you from soup to nuts. It takes you from the very beginning, everything that you need to know, to actually getting your business off the ground.
Yes, they always finish with the business plan, they register. In most of the cases when we work also with the moms that they already have their business, we help them to set up that business and also to become from a small business, but also to increase their sales and organize that small business.
So, and you know, I guess I want to know also, do you end up having to kind of track them along the way? So once they go through the launch of the business or the establishment of everything, then what happens? Do you go back and find that you're sometimes helping them to move in a new business line? Or if they stumble a little bit and say, okay, I've met a challenge, now I need some additional help, do you end up going back and working with them in a different way?
Well, as part of the program, they can continue in a fellowship program, and this is for 6 months. For us, it's a way to track and monitor how they are doing, not only in the business goal, but also in their wellness. But for them is to continue working, right? And we, in these fellowship programs, they receive coaching, mentoring, counseling. Right now, we call the club that's Action Club, and they can receive yoga classes. So they finish the business incubator, but they also have the opportunity to continue the fellowship program.
Okay, so you mentioned that you incorporate this wellness component into the work. Why is that important?
Well, and this is, I'm gonna here bring the slogan of our nonprofit. That is, entrepreneurship is a duty. We believe and we provide an holistic approach in all of our programs, because I just mentioned Mompreneurs, but also we have like a special edition incubators, and in all of them, we saw or we see the women with the different roles. That is not only business. And in order to get that fulfillment in their life, we need to work with all the roles that is involved for her or for them.
And I think that's very important, especially as we've come through so much change over the last several years, and people feel anxiety or they feel overwhelmed or anything, and really focusing. We hear a lot about self-care. I'm not sure that everybody really practices taking care of themselves, and I think that is so unique that you have incorporated that into the work that you're doing. The other thing that's very unique is this fellowship. Do people have to apply for that in order to remain in that program for those months?
Yes, they need to finish first the business incubator, and after that they can continue working for 6 months in the fellowship program.
Okay, and then what about charge for services? Are there charges that people have to pay? Is this a complimentary service? Is it a scale that people have to look at? Well, how do you charge for services, if at all?
Well, we charge, but I'm happy to share that we also provide scholarships so that they can apply for that, so that they can receive the program for a small charge, or even they don't need to pay that.
And I'm sure that donors to your organization would like the idea of buying into helping to support someone through a scholarship.
Yes.
We're going to take a brief break, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more. Studio 501c3 will be back after this break and talk more about the programs and services provided by Women Palante.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right, because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign, not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
150 over 90.
180 over 111.
160 over 110. I had a stroke.
Your blood pressure numbers could change your life. Lowering them could save you from having a stroke. If you've stopped your treatment plan, restart it or talk to your doctor about creating one that works better for you. Start taking the right steps at manageyourbp.org.
Now I'm, trying to get better, stronger than ever.
If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes.
150 over 90.
180 over 111.
160 over 110. I had a stroke.
Your blood pressure numbers could change your life. Lowering them could save you from having a stroke. If you've stopped your treatment plan, restart it or talk to your doctor about creating one that works better for you. Start taking the right steps at manageyourbp.org.
Now I'm, trying to get better, stronger than ever.
Welcome back to Studio 501c3. I'm talking with Yurani Sandoval, the CEO of Women Palante. So before the break, we were talking about the uniqueness of the program, the innovation. How do you track the success, though, of the entrepreneurs as they kind of go through their business life cycle?
Well, in the registration process, we have like a kind of interview with all of them. I can say also with our partners, they support on that. And after that, we track that information in the registration process. We have a dedicated person in our programs that support them during all the business incubator, that is almost 3 months. And after that, we have the fellowship program, but success history for us is that she's doing a new habit. She changed the nutrition. She just increased the sales. She support each other, or she support another mom. That's what we also see, because Women Palante is also a community. And one of in part of the community that we have different events is events created by moms for moms. So we see how they support each other. So I can, we can share like that they register the business, they create different things or increase the sales, but also in the wellness part.
Okay. And I think that's good to know that it's not just sheer numbers, how much volume of business did you do, but also what growth have you had personally? So I think that's very important. What about the partnerships that you've established? Because I'm sure you have to recruit a lot of trainers and coaches and mentors, as you said, to work with the entrepreneurs.
Yes, we have like business tutor, wellness tutors, but with the partnerships, it has been like, I can say that Montgomery County opens the doors for us. I feel the change because our nonprofit, it was located only in DC, and now we are in Montgomery County with nonprofit village that allow us not only to have this co-working space, but also supporting our business incubator, the same with Montgomery County Economic Development Corporation, that has support our implementation of the programs, and as a corporate also.
Okay. And, one of the things that I also noticed on your website is that you do advertise throughout the year different training programs. Making everything online has made it easier for people probably, during this time that we've either had to be under quarantine, or even just the fact that you have people who are parents or caregivers and need to kind of be in their home in order to do their training, as opposed to always traveling to someplace. So it is important to note that you do have a lot of opportunities for programs and registering for other events on your website.
Yes, and this is an opportunity that I'm gonna take and invite people to go through our website. We have bilingual programs in English and in Spanish. That's important, our business incubator, but we also have a community. You can register in our community. We have events like the dance-a-thon events also create for us, but also for the women that are part of the organization. So check it out. Yes.
All right. And the website is going to be on the screen. So thank you so much for sharing the Women Palante model for Latina entrepreneurs. Yurani, this has been a tremendous amount of information. I appreciate you being with us today.
Thank you, Kim, for this invitation.
For more information on Women Palante, visit their website at womenpalante.org. I'm Kim Jones. Thanks for joining us today. I'm back for another episode of Studio 501c3 on Montgomery Community Media.